performance from the wonderful Anjelica Huston. Sit down. How elegant and summery you look. That's a fabulous
kind of you.
Well, thank you for joining us. You know, that Witches clip, as you wonder, you're doing a big Witches-themed thing over here in the UK, aren't you?
I am. I'm doing a charity thing. The NSPCC has had what do you call it? An auction. And I was voted to do a tea party for the children of Peckham. 26 school children from Peckham.
And that's going to be at the... Is it the Roald Dahl Museum?
It will be at the Roald Dahl Museum.
Have you ever been there?
I haven't.
I've been there. It's a wonderful place.
Really?
It's mainly about Roald Dahl, obviously, but it's a wonderful place. I went there on a school trip. It's fantastic.
Well, he's an amazing, amazing writer, and it was a joy to be in The Witches.
Well, it's a great film. We'll talk about that in a minute, maybe. You've just come over from Ireland? You've just joined us over from
I
Ireland?
have. I've been in Galway at the Film Fleadh.
Okay, and that's the big festival they have,
It is.
And you were you given an award there this year, is that right?
Yes, I got the Hooker.
The Hooker Award?
The Hooker Award.
I didn't know they gave an award for that.
I know, I was very proud.
It's an area of your career we know nothing about.
I know. I was talking to Dame Edna a little bit about gynecology, and actually this...
Please do tell us more. I love nothing more on a Friday night than a long conversation about women's undercarriages.
Indeed. And the screen back here was very sort of conducive to the conversation.
It's kind of like fallopian tubes moving around.
Indeed, yeah. It was interesting to think of Dame Edna's interior as we watch these bubbles kind of rise and fall.
I'm going to try and get that out of my head before I go home.
I've been trying all the way through everyone else's segment.
We looked at a clip of The Witches at the beginning there. When you look back in your movies, I don't know whether you seek them out or whether, you know, you'd be watching it accidentally comes on TV. Are you critical of your work, or do you find it difficult to watch ever?
It's all about how I look, and strangely, The Witches is one of the movies that I think I look rather well in. Isn't that weird?
It is weird, but I mean, I suppose, well, you look great as yourself in it, and you look great as the witch. I mean, it's...
Yeah, I really like being that witch. It was an uncomfortable makeup. I was in that particular mask for about 3 weeks, and I had extensions on my hands, so I couldn't go to the bathroom, I couldn't do anything without aid.
That's a long time not to go to the bathroom, 3 weeks.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, presumably if any kids saw you at that time, they would have been terrified. That must have...
Yeah, I had my nephews and nieces came, and we had our pictures taken, and I bought them nice presents, you know, to sort of endear them to me, because I hadn't seen them in a while. They're kind of cowering and cringing from me in every photograph.
Do you have a favourite... Oh, hold on.
There she is, thank God.
You're doing so well. Beautiful. I just had forgotten something.
Yeah.
I had an interview earlier. I have to remember. I just remembered I have had cosmetic surgery.
Yes, you have.
I had a breast reduction, as a matter of fact.
Yes. We were talking about that.
I used to be very buxom.
You still are rather buxom.
Well, it's
but
kind
maybe
of...
in slightly different places. In fact...
Now, I'm loving you and leaving you because you have so much to talk about, and
we hate to bore you.
I'm sure that you will put Bono and Edge to shame with the length of your interview.
Now, Dame Edna, well, give me some advice here. Did you think, did I let the fella stay out here too long? Do you think we outstayed our welcome chatting here?
No, I think that we don't know much about little Bono, really, do we?
Why is the Edge called... What is the Edge's real name?
It's a funny name for a person, isn't it? Do you think his wife, in moments of passion...
Says the Edge, the Edge?
Or harder, Edge, harder. They are so lovely, and
they're
you
nice
look
men.
at the humanity of them. I knew nothing about them, and now I know too much.
Dame Edna, how lovely to see you again.
It's lovely to be back on the show. I said I'd come back on your show, and I...
Who would have thought it'd be so soon? Thank you.
Bye. darling.
You are welcome back anytime. Anytime.
I'd like to come back again.
Come back out. Wow. Well, okay. Let me ask you then about, we're talking about your movies there. But let's go back to your childhood. Let's talk about growing up, because, you met some of the most famous people of that period. And I'm amazed that like Marlon Brando, for example. People like that were regular visitors to your house, weren't they?
Yeah, Marlon Brando came. My father was directing a film in which he wanted Marlon to star, and he came. I was about 7 years old. I think they had a horrible fight.
And so what was he like? Was he a nice guy?
He was a little bit surly, as I recall, and he was quite large, and he was in a red velour T-shirt, and I remember thinking, are you the most important man in film? But he was nice to me. He gave me a tortoiseshell ring. I like presents. I still do.
Everyone loves it. Well, did it seem strange to you at all, your childhood? Did it seem... I mean, obviously it was the only one you had, but did it seem strange meeting these people?
No. I mean, Marlon Brando didn't mean very much to me. I was 6 and living in Ireland. So what was exciting was the sort of build-up to these people. But they, once you met them, it wasn't all that riveting, other than, if they did something unusual, like attack a Limerick ham.